How's everybody doing? Very good. That's great. Unfortunately today I have to come here and say that maybe I had a little bit of an accident yesterday. I was going back home and have you ever, any of you, have you ever swapped languages after a crash?
No.
Yes, no.
No.
Trust me, it changed so quickly. And also the wrong language as well. Because, so, this crash, there was a bus and a car. One of them was not moving. So, unfortunately, I gotta say that the bus was wrong. The car was just parked there. There was a traffic light and it was red. So he could actually have slowed down a bit. But on that car accident, the part that spooked me the most is that, have you ever had like the little squeaky sound from the board in school? And then you just hear the all the way to the back of your mind. That was the same sound that bus did. And it got all dark afterwards. That's the most scary part of it. It's not even the crash, it was just I heard the driver opening the door and just leaving everybody inside. I don't know what he was about to do with the bus. That's the scary part. Don't know what he was about to do with the bus. If he was going to get rid of the evidence or not. That's the part I was sweating about. But back into the language swap. I decided to look around, and there was a Chinese gentleman around, just searching around to see what was happening. He went downstairs, he went upstairs, went downstairs and upstairs again. And then I stopped him and just be like, hey, are you okay? He did not understand me, he just looked at me like I was just one of the craziest guys, just like I was about to steal something from him. But I don't blame him, he's been here for 7 days. And they said that London is rough. Brazil was rough too, but I don't look. I look like one of the suspicious people that I'm up to no good. Usually I'm not, but the looks don't fail. Even when it comes to a crime scene, if I just walk by, they're like, yeah, get him, yes, he's the suspicious one. We're looking for this guy. But it's just my looks, I try to act as innocent as I can. But when it comes to Google Translator, I don't know how simple-minded I can be. I've been trying to learn Cantonese for the Mandarin mostly, but I tried to scratch and speak to him on his language. Didn't have any luck. He had to whip out the Google Translator and we had to go back and forth of me speaking in English and him speaking in Chinese. And I'm not sure if the word for bus and car is the same in Chinese or not. Because he asked me if the car was going to keep going. And on my mind, the first thing I thought, it was the parking car that the bus had. So I feel like that car is saying that. And then for a good second I clocked it. I was like, he's not talking about the car, is he? He's talking about the bus because we're inside this bus in East View. And I looked at him and was like, yes, the car is going to go. Car's going to go really soon. I'm not sure when, if we have to leave. But then the bus moved forward to where you have those, that cage on the side. So you're technically on the middle of the road if you leave. So that's the part that I was like making sure that I was able to leave in the right door. But I didn't leave the bus. But what got me the most is when we got off the bus and he did the whole report, not the Chinese guy, the bus driver. He asked me if the car stops too. On the bus stop we stopped because we were all up into last bus stop of Edmonton Green. And I still can't. I'm starting to get confused now Because now, is it 2 cars accident or a bus and a car accident? But that's debatable depending on the language. All of them move. But the biggest question is, if I get a little bit of a aircraft plus car plus bus and they mean the same thing, is it really a crash? It's questionable. It's questionable. So I give you guys a little bit of a choice on this matter. Shigon, give me a sec. After an accident, you kind of think slower than usual. Okay, so I've got 1 minute left, so this is going to be quick. Which, if you were in Hogwarts, do you think it would be useful if they gave a kind of a Google Translator to any creature in Hogwarts? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes?
I agree with you. They should have. How many troubles of the younger characters could have been prevented if they just had a translator? You remember the scene of the spiders and snake and the griffin? So many damages for kids. No child protection, just no Google Translator. How questionable that is. Hey Harry, come here. We have this new translator for you. I know my angry voice is horrible. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this tonight, okay? If you ever go through an accident, please call 911 once you have emergency. Because in the end of that, you won't be able to tell if it's night or day. Have a good night.